Most first-time home buyers struggle to buy their first home for one simple reason. They just don't got the dough. It's not the credit. It's not necessarily always the income. It's normally the pile of cash that sits between their bank account and getting the keys to put in the front door. It's the down payment. It's the closing costs. It's the cash that feels impossible to save when rent is eating your paycheck every single month. Lucky for you, Arizona has a couple solutions, real ones. I'm talking money that helps you with down payment, money that helps you with closing costs, and oftentimes money that you never have to pay back. I'm talking free money. I'm gonna walk you through the two biggest assistance programs in Arizona that not enough people are talking about, who actually qualifies for it, and the one mistake that is taking buyers out of the pool before they even get the chance to start. Here's a little info about me so you know why you should actually be listening. My name is Jake Burt. I'm a loan originator here in the Chandler, Arizona area, and I'm helping buyers in this market every day run numbers, test scenarios, and see what actually works. None of this is theory. This is what I actually talk about with people who thought they were years away from buying their first home. If you live in Maricopa County and you think that having $0 in your bank account is holding you back from buying a home right now, stop. There's an assistance program in Maricopa County that hands out up to 6% towards your down payment, and most people don't even know about it. Solution number one, Home in 5 Advantage. This is a Maricopa County specific assistance program. I'm talking from my buyers from Glendale to Mesa. If you're in Maricopa County, it covers all of it. Here's the headline for this program. Qualified buyers receive up to 5% towards their down payment, with certain qualified buyers receiving an additional 1% towards that. Let me say that again. Up to 6% towards your down payment and closing costs. I'm talking about the dough that you don't have. The dough that you thought you were gonna have to spend years saving. You can get a program for that. Boom. Now you might be asking, who gets that extra 1%? That goes to teachers, veterans, first responders, and certain qualified buyers under an income threshold. So if you fall under any of those categories, you should be reaching out because this program's essentially built for you. And here's what makes it real. The assistance comes in the form of a second mortgage that is forgivable. Here's what that means. You stay in the home, you hit the term, the money disappears. You don't have to pay it back. You might be asking, what do I need to qualify? First and foremost, a 640 credit. Your income has to be around about $108,000 or less to qualify for this specific program. Your debt to income is gonna need to be around 45 to 50%, no more. And you'll need to complete a home buyer's education course, which is extremely simple. One thing a huge amount of people get wrong with Home in 5 is that it is not specific to first-time home buyers. So if you just sold a property recently, if you've owned a home for a while and you wanna use it, don't count yourself out. You're more than eligible. Are you thinking you make too much money to qualify for down payment help in Arizona? You need to watch this then, because there's an Arizona program that has income limits in excess of $150,000 a year. And working professionals qualify for constantly without even knowing it. Solution number two, HomePlus. This one is run by the Arizona Industrial Development Authority, and it is statewide, baby. I'm saying Yuma, Flagstaff, Phoenix, Page, doesn't matter where you are, the solution travels with you. HomePlus offers a 30-year fixed mortgage paired with a down payment assistance loan. And this goes with FHA, VA, conventional. Regardless of the loan type you're looking at, it'll flex to your situation. A couple things that make this one a little bit more powerful than folks expect. This one has an income limit that's in excess of $150,000 right now. So it's not just a low income resolution. Working professionals qualify for this all the time and have no idea. Another added bonus for this one is it comes with reduced mortgage insurance. So on conventional loans, your payment is brought down even more. If you're asking me for my favorite part, it's self-funded through capital markets. You're not waiting on government funds to refill to be eligible for this program. This means it's consistent and available. You're not constantly chasing a shrinking pool of funds to buy your next home. Arguably the most important information to have is your first step towards this program. You don't go directly through HomePlus, you go through an approved lender and talk through the next steps of what that process looks like. Here's the part that nobody tells you about these programs. It's not just an assistance program that gives you free money. the 30-year fixed rate is actually quite a bit lower than the normal market rate you'll see with most other lenders. Here's the part that nobody tells you about these assistance programs. They're not just about getting the money for the down payment. These both come with rates far below the market that you'd see with any other lender. And let me explain to you why that's just as important, if not more, than the cash that you get. Now, before I move on, let me tell you something that ties both of these programs together and almost nobody points out. Both Home 5 and HomePlus come with below market rates. So you're not just getting assistance with, garnering some dough to buy this property. You're also getting a rate that's going to lower your payment more than if you just went to any Joe Schmo lender off the street. Lower upfront money and lower monthly payment. It's the combination that actually moves the needle and helps you afford more as a first-time home buyer. There's one mistake that's quietly killing the dreams of more first-time home buyers than bad credit, no cash, and no income combined. And almost everyone that's making it has absolutely no true idea. All right, the mistake, the one that's taking these people out before they even start. They wait. They tell themselves next year. They keep renting, keep saving slowly, keep hoping eventually they'll have the cash to put on a down payment. And they let these solutions sit untouched as their rent continues to climb after every single lease renewal. Now here's the thing, with HomePlus, you don't have to worry about the funds disappearing because it's funded to stay consistent. But that's the trap, right? People hear consistent and they think they've got all the time in the world, but they don't. Because the two most important things that actually move on you are rates and price. When rates climb, your buying power shrinks. When the Phoenix Metro home prices tick up next year, which they probably will, your buying pool decreases even more. And it's gonna be more expensive then than it is now. So yeah, sure, the assistance might still be there next year when you wanna go look at it, but the home that you liked, at the payment that you liked, has quietly slipped out of your affordability range, and now you have to restart from scratch. The second mistake is they try to figure this all out on their own. They get tired and they quit. You do not need to memorize income limits and credit thresholds and which program stacks with what. That's my job. You just need to start the conversation. So here is where we land. Most first-time home buyers struggle with dough. There's just no two ways about it. And Arizona has solutions sitting right here to help fix that dough problem. Forgivable assistance through Home 5, statewide assistance through HomePlus, below market rates on both of them. It's real money towards the down payment and closing costs that have been holding you back from making the first move. The numbers I gave you today are accurate as of today, but as everything does, these change regularly. So it is critical, if this is even slightly striking a chord with you, to get with me, talk about current terms, and see what's actually possible. Listen, if you are in Phoenix or anywhere in Arizona and you've been telling yourself it's just not possible because you don't got the cash, it's time for a conversation. No pressure, no sales, just you, me, and clarity after that. Drop a comment below with the word dough and I'll personally walk you through which of these solutions you qualify for. One more time, I'm Jake Burt with the Burt Lending Team. I'll catch you on the next one.